But before we start the actual massage, we're going to do a bit of dry skin brushing. It's also called body brushing. And what you're going to need is a natural bristle brush. You can get them from a variety of places. And I'll actually put a link below so that will make it a little bit easier. Normally I do this right after I get out of the shower before I put on any clothes, but today I'm choosing to do it with my bathing suit on. So you can see that I'm just taking the brush and I'm starting from my belly button and I'm working up towards my rib cage, and I'm just going from my right side to my left, back to my right side, and repeating. Dry skin brushing has many benefits, so if you're wondering why you should do it in the first place, here are a couple of reasons. Dry skin brushing helps to slough off that dead skin. We get new skin every 28 days, so doesn't it make sense to get rid of the old skin? It also increases circulation to the skin, encouraging your body's discharge of metabolic waste. It helps tighten the skin because of the increased blood flow. And it also stimulates lymph channels to drain the toxic matter from the colon. And lastly but not least, it helps with muscle tone. And as you can see, I've switched my direction, going from my belly button now down towards my hips. So again, starting from the right side, going towards the left, and repeating. I think it's taken me about 2.5 minutes to do the dry brushing, but you don't have to do it all that long each day. Usually minute and a half is good. Okay, I finished the dry brushing part of the massage. And before I put the lotion on to do the massage, I'm doing something called skin rolling. So you're just going to take a skin fold and roll it towards the midline. It might seem a little bit uncomfortable just because our hands aren't working as optimally as we could if we're working on somebody else. But try to do the best you can. Okay, you're going to start at your waist, basically on the side of your waist, and you're going to pick up the skin and roll towards the belly button. You're going to stop halfway and you're going to do 3 lines. You can see I was right at the belly button line, then halfway there, and then right close to the hips. And I did that 3 times 2, and then I switched to the other side. You can see I'm picking it up, and this I think is the second time that I've done it. And the last time. After you finish the skin rolling, you're going to get some lotion. I'm actually using Warming Contour Creme. It is a really good lotion, and it has a bunch of different ingredients in there like black pepper and cinnamon that are known for circulation. So I just put probably about a quarter size on my abs, and I'm going in a clockwise direction. To do this, you'll begin at the right side. I usually start down around my hips, and then I make a circular motion up towards my rib cage, underneath, and off to the left side. And I just keep doing that for a couple of times. Now you can see that I've switched to doing little circular motions, still following the same path from right to left in a clockwise direction. The reason why you want to follow a clockwise direction is because this follows the path of digestion. If you were to do it the opposite way, it may constipate you. You're going to want to use a firm but gentle pressure. The benefits of doing abdominal massage are many. It tones and strengthens your abs. It actually feels like you've done some sit-ups without actually having to do that, which is actually kind of good if you don't like doing sit-ups. It invigorates your abdominal organs. It enhances blood circulation. It stimulates sluggish digestion. And you can see after I finished doing the circular motions, I switched back to the circular effleurages. And I do this for about 7 times, but depending on your schedule in the morning or in the evening, you may want to shorten this. Now you can see that I've switched to a kneading motion. So I'm just picking up the tissue in each of my hands and kneading it like you would bread. There's also one other benefit to doing abdominal massage, one that I think is pretty important. It actually helps to alleviate constipation. It stimulates bowel movements that can become irregular or infrequent due to stress, dietary issues, medications that we take, or other health considerations. The muscles of the bowels require some form of stimulation in order to undulate appropriately. If this undulation does not occur, the movement of the bowels becomes sluggish or nearly stop. Here are some tips that I find helpful before I start my abdominal massage. First, make sure your bladder is empty. Also, if your hands are cold, try and warm up by rubbing them together. Cold hands on a warm belly does not feel so good sometimes. Now you can see that I switched back to doing the circular effleurages. And I'm doing that again for about 7 times. After you're finished with the circular effleurages, you're going to go back to the circular motions, and you're going to do this for 2 more times. And after you finish the second time around, you'll switch back to the kneading for again 2 more times. After you finish the kneading, you'll go back to the effleurages. Now this is just one way to do it. If you like a particular stroke, then go ahead and put it in. The total time for this massage was 5 minutes, which is what I recommend for the morning and the night. And here's to healthy bellies and healthy digestions.